Instagram to fire up. Instagram, we're now live on Instagram too. Hey everyone, what's up? It's Friday. It's Live with Lauren. I did have a topic chosen, and then I was like, you know what? Let's try something different this Friday. And I'm making this Fashion Question Friday because I have so many questions that you guys submit to me for me to answer on my YouTube channel, and I'm never going to get to them. Like, I'm never going to get, I know you should never say never, but the volume of questions that I have, I will never be able to answer each of them individually. So I'm trying to create on my YouTube channel different series and different video topics that can kind of encompass multiple questions, and so I can try to answer you all. But there's just some that I just know, I'm like, I'm never going to get to that. So I decided that for this Friday, and maybe if you guys like it, we'll do it more often, I'm going to do a Fashion Question Friday. So I went in my spreadsheet, because I'm a nerd, my spreadsheet of questions, and I pulled out just at random a handful of questions. I'm just going to answer them right here on the spot, okay? So here we go. Question number 1. This question is about Zara. Hey Lauren, I checked out some of the brands and websites you've mentioned, and I've become a huge fan of the products at Zara. Unfortunately, I don't have a store near me, so online is my only option. However, there are a lot of negative reviews about the online ordering experience and the product quality. Do you still actively order for them? Do you have recommendations for finding quality online sites with timeless while on trend options? Okay, that was a mouthful. So basically, Zara, do I still use it? What do I think of it? Are there any hacks to making shopping online at Zara more efficient? Yes. Okay, so I still do shop Zara. I actually try to only shop Zara online because I hate going into Zara like so much. Like, the Zaras here in LA are always a shit show. They're so crowded. They are such a mess. I don't want to like elbow people and knock people out to try to get some clothes from Zara. And I find the selection is just better online. So yes, I still use Zara. I use it online. The different hacks to get like the quality on point and to get the shipping on point. Truth be told, like, their shipping is, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. I always do express shipping because I don't like waiting. And if you spend, I think, over $50, over $100, which is pretty easy to do at Zara, it ends up being free for express. And I always just like say to myself, it's probably going to come a day later than they told you it was going to come, and that's fine. So it's not like, it hasn't been a huge deal. For picking pieces that are quality, just through my experience of shopping at Zara, I find that their blouses and their tops suck. They're always like way too chintzy, the stitching is terrible, they're gonna fall apart, I'm never gonna wear it more than like one time. Sometimes I'll think that I'm going to wear it and I just end up returning it because it's just not gonna happen. I love their jackets. Ones that have too much like intricate details and like buttons and too much embroidery, they tend to look cheap. So I'll either switch out the buttons or I'll go for something that can look expensive. Like I have, I talk about it a lot, I have this Zara suit. It's just a navy blue, oversized, like boyfriend style suit with a little crop pant. And the buttons are just like plain. Like they're not shiny, they're not crazy ornate, because those just look cheapy DB. So the more plain the garment looks, the better. And if the fit doesn't have to be perfectly tailored, this one's an oversized boyfriend style, it tends to look better. Because obviously, like a well-made, expensive, tailored blazer is just not going to happen at Zara. They're mass-produced, it's fast fashion, it's just not going to be on point. So if you go for something that's a little bit boxier or has like kind of a unique shape, you can get away with it looking a little bit more expensive. Also, like, don't be afraid to get things from Zara tailored. That very suit that literally I got it on sale at Zara. Like when Zara has their end of season sales, it was the very end of the sale. I think the pants were $19, the jacket was like $39. I took it to the tailor so it fits me perfectly and it looks really nice and expensive. So go for jackets. I have a decent experience with pants from there, but again, I always have to get them tailored. I have sitting in my pile of Lauren, take your ass to the tailor pile. I have a cute pair of track pants from Zara, but they need to be hemmed. They need to be just like nipped in a little bit at the waist just so they don't look as cheap. So that's really good. Zara shoes are typically crap. Don't get Zara shoes. I have one pair that has stood the test of time and they look great and expensive. But overall, anytime I'm looking at a pair of Zara shoes and thinking like, I really want those, I'm like, no, don't do it. You always regret it. They hurt your feet. They look cheap. I just skip those. What else do I like from Zara? Jackets, pants. Those are kind of like my go-tos. I avoid the tops. I really do. I avoid the dresses. They just don't fit right. I actually went to Zara in New York because I was just killing time and I was with one of my employees and we just were having fun. We tried stuff on. And a lot of the sweaters from Zara actually looked super cute. And I was like, I like these sweaters. I would buy these. Like, this is good stuff. And they also have a more expensive collection right now. It's like higher end, it's made better, the fabric's better, and all of that stuff looked really cute on. So when I go online, I look at the new arrivals, I look at the women, not the TRF. TRF does have cute stuff sometimes, but that is for the juniors. Women's stuff is in the women's department. Immediately check out the jackets, vest, any toppers, any outerwear. I head there first, and I go from there. And with anything, I tell this to my clients all the time, I'm sure I've talked about it on the channel, order more than you think you need, like that you think you want, because most of it's not going to work. So if you just buy this one Zara jacket and you're like, this is the jacket, and it looks like crap, then you feel defeated and that you wasted the time shopping. Order a couple different things, because chances are like 10-20% will actually work, and the rest you're just going to end up returning. And the cool thing about online is you can return in the store. I know for this person, there's not one near you. You just pop a shipping label and just like get it out of there. With online shopping, like practice makes perfect. I don't even like to shop in stores anymore because I'm just so like practiced at doing the online thing. And then other sites for finding like timeless on-trend options. I really like ASOS personally. They're not in the United States, but their shipping is super duper fast. Some of their stuff, again, it's like Zara. It's going to be super cheap, but some of it's going to be really good. So I like that website as well. Okay, question number 2. This question's about panty lines at the gym. Okay. I have a question regarding the right underwear to wear under gym clothes. I struggle with panty lines under my gym tights. Do you have suggestions? Yes, I do. I sure do. So, I know it's like kind of, no one really thinks about that, but when you're at the gym and you're working out and you look in the mirror and you're like, oh my God, I have crazy panty lines. Or if you put on the wrong fabric, you're like, ew, I've got sweaty underwear, and what could be more disgusting than sweaty underwear at the gym? So I found that my perfect gym undies are from Hanky Panky. I love them because those are like my everyday underwear. Those are like, you're not wearing ugly, gross, beat up underwear. You're not wearing over the top, fancy underwear. They're just like good every day, and they're perfect for the gym. So what I love about them is the like stretch lace material that they're made out of is very breathable. So you don't get like sweaty, gross cotton situation happening. Very breathable, and they're thongs, but they're not like super narrow. So you know, like sometimes if you wear a thong that has a really narrow waistband, it can kind of dig into you, and that can be uncomfortable at the gym. the waistband for the hanky-panky is like nice and wide, so you don't have like a wedgie constantly and you don't have something digging into you. So those are like the only underwear that I wear when I work out. I'm wearing a pair right now. I really am. So that's like my go-to. They're a little bit more expensive, you know, for underwear. You can get them at like I bought like 1 million pair at Bloomingdale's. They're like $20 each. I think some are $23. But you can find them. I was just at Saks Off Fifth and they had a ton of them. They're more in like goofy prints and colors. Like all of mine are black. Just get a bunch of black underwear and you're good. So if you don't care about the color, like go to Saks Off Fifth. Sometimes Nordstrom Rack has them, and then they're like $11. But they're better than getting like cheap underwear. Like I had experimented with getting a bunch of underwear just to kind of wear to the gym or wear on like an Ugly Undies day from Target, and they just don't hold up. Like they just don't last. I also got some of the Calvin Klein thongs because I found those at Nordstrom Rack, and I'm like, these are kind of cute. And I just don't end up wearing them because they're not good for the gym. They get sweaty. I know, this is like TMI, Fashion Question Friday, but they get sweaty, it's nasty. And they dig into me and I don't like how they feel. So I'd rather just spend a couple extra bucks to get underwear that lasts a really long time, and that's what I do. So there's the answer to your question. Okay. Question number 3 is about fashion discipline. Lauren, can you talk about methods to stay disciplined with respect to all of the options out there in fashion land? It's challenging to talk oneself out of the, OMG, I have to have that navy jacket because the lapels are inverted or whatever. Knowing full well that I have several navy jackets in my closet already. I am talking extreme discipline and focus. Can you help? All the best. And those boots are awesome. I don't know which day this question was submitted, but I am wearing really good boots today. I'm not going to lift my leg up because I'm wearing a skirt. It would be inappropriate. Oh, what a good question. Holy cow. I feel like I could do like a whole half hour on discipline. But we're just going to do a little condensed version. So this is a great question for me because I struggle with fashion discipline as well. The boots that I'm wearing right now, I ordered them, well, I tried them on the store, and I obsessed about them for weeks, and I was like, I'll order them online, and I was doing my 72-hour rule, and I'm like, Lauren, like, you really don't need another pair of boots. Like, you have 1 million combat-style boots. Sure, they're not this kind, with these buckles in this shape, but you already have that like thing fulfilled in your closet. The boots won in this case. My discipline was just not strong enough. I kept the damn boots. There might be a little fashion guilt about that, but we're just going to move on. But what I've found that has been helpful to me, because I do, like, I'll go into these modes. I actually talked about it in, I do live videos for my virtual Personal Style University clients, and I was talking about this there, where I'm like, sometimes I just get obsessed with like wanting something new, and obsessed with like, well, I don't have a blazer that's this way with these stripes, and the only way that I've found successful in combating that is to get back in my closet and make what I already have new again. So, for example, if I started obsessing over getting another denim jacket, I might go back into my closet and see how many different outfits I can make with this denim jacket that I already have. And not in a way that's like, oh, I really want to buy this, but I can't, so I'm going to go in the closet and just see what I can do with this old thing. It's really like taking that energy and getting excited about getting dressed again. Going into your closet and just trying to revive what you have in a really fun way. So like turn on some music, have some candy, have a drink, like whatever your exciting vice is that you consume, and just kind of have fun with it. I talked about this with my clients that I've been doing a lot of traveling, and I had a really big job that I was on, and I wanted like all new outfits. So I'd like filled up my cart, I was on Net-a-Porter, and I was like, this, it'll go with this, I'll wear it with these shoes. And I looked at the damn cart and I was like, okay, let's not spend your whole paycheck, Lauren, before you would go, you know, do the freaking job. So I emptied the cart and I got into my closet and I started making outfits with stuff I already had. And the outfits I came up with were killer. I was like, wow, I've never rocked this jacket in this way. And it really just took the edge off of me feeling like I needed to have something new. So that's kind of what I do, because I've found that if you really love fashion and shopping is exciting and it's this outlet for you, that kind of white knuckling it and being like, I can't shop, I can't do it, I already have a freaking jacket, it wears off. Like, it might last temporarily for that one purchase, but it's going to come back stronger later. So I'd rather work into solution of how you can get excited about what you have. And then when you're making those choices to buy something new, make it something that's just like makes you so happy. I'll put things in my shopping cart online and I'll leave it there for like a day or two and I won't go back to it. And then when I open the cart, I'm like, really, Lauren, you wanted that shirt? I just did it now. I had a bunch of stuff in my Outnet cart and I went to like check out because I'd waited 2 days. I'm like, I don't want any of this crap. So that's helpful too. Okay, hope that helps there. All right, question number 4 is about wearable tech. Hey Lauren, I'm interested in getting an Apple Watch. My question is, can it be fashionable and worn with all things? If you can answer, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. I'm wearing an Apple Watch right now. I got the Hermes Apple Watch because that's how I roll. The day that this freaking Hermes Apple Watch came out, I was like, I'm waiting in line, I'm getting it. I didn't actually wait in line, but I was there when it opened, okay? There wasn't like a line. I love my Apple Watch, and I think that wearable tech is just like, it's a thing now, and because of that, it's automatically looking more fashionable because it's more acceptable, I would say. I was watching Chriselle, watching one of her videos, and she was doing like a thing with Michael Kors and his wearable tech watch, and I was like, that watch looks good. You know, like it was a gold band and it was a whole thing. It's not an Apple Watch, but I'm sure it does similar things. But I'm like, that watch looks cool. So now, like, because the wearable tech is becoming cool, there's so many different watch bands. So I went ahead and like sprung for the Hermes version. Probably didn't have to, but it made me happy, so whatever, I did it. But there's so many different bands. So like, I wanted to get more of the Hermes bands, but I was like, Lauren, chill. So I went on Amazon and I found like so many different cool watch bands for my Apple Watch. So I have like a little mini collection of bands in different colors, so you can switch them out and like make them fit for your outfit. Then I started experimenting with stacking bracelets around my Apple Watch, and I found like a nice selection of mixed metals and like different cuffs. So then I made, you know, the Apple Watch like a whole fashion area on my wrist. So yes, the Apple Watch can be very fashionable. I personally love my Apple Watch. It just broke, Apple, but I was able to send it back and get it fixed. But now the new Apple Watch is like even more awesome because you don't have to have your phone with you, so that's pretty cool. But I found it helpful to like track my fitness, track my steps. It's nice to not always be a slave to your phone to like see who texts you. The Apple Watch just gives you a little beep and you're like, oh cool, there's a text. I can ignore it and kind of move on with my life. So I found it to be a useful purchase. And just switch out the band. I put the sports band on when I work out. It's great. All right, question number 5 is about leggings. What about leggings is the question. I remember the last time they were in style. So am I too old now? And are they okay to work with the right tunic? So it's funny because some of my virtual clients were asking me about leggings just the other day. They're like, hey Lauren, I noticed that in your ultimate wardrobe checklist that you have leggings listed. They're like, is that like leggings that I could wear to the gym? I'm like, no. Clearly I need to edit the list to be a little more detailed. Leggings to me are a great wardrobe staple, especially for fall, winter, but you have to get the right leggings. So I stopped into Rag & Bone when I was in New York, and they have like a really nice, like thick, you know, like a brushed twill type of material, and they're leggings. So like they look like pants, but you can just pull them on and they're stretchy. They don't have buttons and pockets and all that crap, but it's not like some crap piece of cotton. So I really like them to layer, you know, to rock with tunics, an oversized sweater, a big cardigan, put boots over them. Sometimes in fall, like you just don't feel like being constricted by buttons and a waistband and like wearing jeans. So I think that they're a great staple to have. They are timeless, that's why they're on my checklist. So no, you're not too old for leggings. Like anyone can wear leggings, you just have to wear the right ones, and you need to wear them properly in the sense of like, don't get put into the leggings trap. It happens a lot with clients who maybe are experiencing weight gain and they don't want to buy new clothes because they're like, oh, I swear I'm going to lose the weight. And the next thing you know, 6 months go by and they've been wearing leggings every freaking day of their life. So like, don't do that. Like sometimes I've got to check my legging behavior to be like, how many cupcakes have you had this week, Lauren? Are you wearing these leggings because they're the only thing that fits or because they go with your outfit? So you want to be careful. But this is totally random. I love reading Facebook comments, like not my own comments, but like if there's an article, I just like going to the comments and like watching people fight and just say like the dumbest crap ever. So there's an article about that, what's the company called? It's some like multi-level marketing leggings company. I think it's like Lulu something. I don't know what they're called. But people were like bitching about that company, and then all these women got bamboozled into like maxing out their credit cards to buy inventory and they couldn't sell it. So anyways, I'm reading these comments about leggings, and some woman posted a picture of her in a pair of leggings, and she's like, I love leggings because, you know, I'm trying to lose weight and these are helping me on my weight loss journey because I don't have to buy pants like over and over again. So I'm like, oh, that's an interesting perspective. Like, she isn't wearing leggings because she's gained weight and she's in denial and doesn't want to buy a new wardrobe. She's wearing leggings because they're moving with her as she's losing the weight. So I think that that's a really good way to look at leggings as well, and kind of will encourage you to buy some leggings that are a little more stylish, like maybe leather leggings, a nice pair of leggings, like some stirrup leggings. Those happen to be really in right now. So in conclusion, leggings are A-okay, all right? So those are the questions for this week's Fashion Question Friday. Let me know if you like this format of rapid fire fashion questions, because this is something that I definitely would not mind incorporating into the lives and into what I'm putting up on YouTube. So if you like it, let me know, because I just feel terrible that I can't like answer all of the questions. Like back when I was like, send me your questions, I didn't have as many people watching my YouTube channel, and now I'm like, what have I done? But I love to hear from you guys, so if this is a good format to get your questions answered, let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will catch you guys next video. And wait, one more thing, if you're not watching the videos that are happening right now on my channel, actually if you're watching this live, the new videos happen on Monday. But if you watch this later, make sure to go back because there's a new series that's dropping on the YouTube channel, and it's a good one. Okay, so thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.